Good morning, children. We are discussing our sixth chapter, lines and angles. Okay, and in the last class, we have discussed about parallel lines and transversal. Okay, and we have to discuss one more concept related to this parallel lines. That is, lines parallel to same line. Lines parallel to same line. Suppose we have two lines L and M. Okay, and this line L is parallel to M. And we can take one more line, that is line N. Here we have three lines. From this L parallel to M and also L parallel to line N. This line L is parallel to M and also L is parallel to N. And here we have transversal T. And if these two lines are parallel, their corresponding angles equal. Suppose we are taking this pair of corresponding angles. These lines are parallel, therefore these two corresponding angles are equal. That is, angle 1 equal to angle 2. Reason, they are corresponding angles and these lines are parallel. Okay, and here L parallel to N. Line L is parallel to N. Therefore, we can say that the corresponding angles of that two lines, that is, suppose it is angle 3. These two corresponding angles are also equal. Okay, because line L is parallel to line M. Okay, and T is the transversal. Therefore, these two corresponding angles are equal. Angle 1 equal to angle 3. So, from this equation 1 and 2, what we can say? Angle 1 equal to angle 2 and angle 1 equal to angle 3. So from this we can say that angle 2 equal to angle 3. That is, these two angles are equal. Okay, these two angles are, listen, if you are taking line M and N and T as the transversal, angle 2 and angle 3, these are the corresponding angles. Okay, so angle 2, they are equal. Angle 2 equal to angle 3. And if the corresponding angles are equal, we can say that the lines, these two lines, they are parallel. Okay, so L is parallel to M and L is also parallel to N. Therefore, M is parallel to N. Okay, that is lines parallel to the same line. Lines parallel to the same lines are parallel. Here L is parallel to M and L is also parallel to N. Therefore, M and N. And if I am taking one more line, suppose it is line P. If N is parallel to P, suppose line N is parallel to P, and this N is also parallel to M and L. So we can say that P is parallel to M and L also. Okay, I think it is clear. Then we can move to problem. Problem means first we are discussing example 5, fifth question. if a transversal, example, fifth example, if a transversal intersects two lines such that the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel. If a transversal intersects two lines such that the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel. We have to draw a figure based on the question. Here the figure is not given in the question. So we have to draw the picture. Listen, if a transversal intersects two lines such that the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles are equal. So we have two lines. We don't know are they equal or not. Okay, we need to prove they are equal. And a transversal. Suppose these two lines here we have two lines AB and CD, and suppose PQ. PQ is the transversal. Here we have two lines AB and CD, and PQ is the transversal. Okay, and if we are considering PQ as the transversal, here we will get two corresponding angles. Okay, different pairs of corresponding angles are there, but we can take any corresponding angles. Okay, I am taking these two corresponding angles, this pair. Okay, and here if these two corresponding angles are equal, we can say that these lines are parallel. Okay, and here we have given bisectors of the corresponding angles. So we need to draw the bisectors of the corresponding angles. Okay, if I am taking these two corresponding angles, we need to draw the bisectors of these two angles. Okay. So here we have two corresponding angles and bisectors of the corresponding angles. And one more thing, these bisectors, they are parallel. Bisectors of the corresponding angles are parallel. Okay, then we need to prove AB parallel to CD. Okay, we have to prove AB parallel to CD. Okay, that we need to prove. Listen, here this RT is parallel to SU. It is given. Okay. RT is parallel to SU. And RT is the bisector of corresponding angles. That is, RT is the bisector of angle PRB. And SU is the bisector of angle RSD. Okay. So, RT is parallel to SU and RT is the bisector of angle PRB. RT is the bisector of line PRB. Here PRB means this angle and RT is the bisector of angle PRB. Therefore, we can say that PRT is half of angle PRB. Okay. So, RT is the bisector of angle PRB. Therefore, angle PRT equal to half of angle PRB. Same way, SU is the bisector of angle RSD. SU is the bisector of angle RSD. Clear? Therefore, angle this one. Why we are choosing these two angles? Because these two angles are the corresponding angles. Okay, these two lines are parallel. Therefore, their corresponding angles will be equal. Okay. Therefore, angle RSU equal to half of angle RSD. And we can say that angle PRT equal to angle RSU. What is the reason? Here angle PRT equal to angle RSU. PRT means this angle. RSU means this one. They are equal. Why? Why they are equal? They are corresponding angles. Okay. Corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles. Here SU parallel to RT and PQ is the transversal. And if angle PRT equal to angle RSU, from these two equations, listen, angle PRT equal to angle PRB and angle PRSU equal to angle half of angle RSD. And we can apply these two, first and second equation in this one. So we can take this as equation 3. Okay, so using equation 1, 2 and 3. Or we can substitute equation 1 and 2 in 3. That is, instead of PRT, this angle PRT is equal to half into angle PRB. And RSU equal to half into angle RSD. So we can substitute this PRT equal to half angle PRB and RSU equal to half into angle RSD in equation 3. Okay, so substituting equation 1 and 2 in 3. Okay. That is, this PRT equal to half into angle half into angle PRB, which is equal to RSU. What is angle RSU? Half into angle RSD. Okay, if half of PRB is equal to half of RSD. What we can say? Angle PRB is equal to angle RSD. Half of angle PRB is equal to half of angle RSD. Therefore, PRB equal to angle RSD. Okay, and this PRB and RSD, they are the corresponding angles. Okay, these are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles means PQ is the transversal and AB and CD. This PQ is intersecting lines AB and CD. Then the corresponding angles are equal, which means the lines are parallel. Okay. Here PRB and RSD, they are the corresponding angles when the transversal PQ is intersecting two lines AB and CD. Therefore, the lines AB and CD, they are equal. Is that clear? Okay, so to prove that two lines are parallel, first we proved that the corresponding angles are equal. We applied the corresponding angle axioms. I think it is clear. Okay, you have to write this question and answer in your notebook. Okay, then next question. We can discuss one question from exercise part. That is from exercise 6.2. Okay, we can discuss the first question. That is, in the figure, find the value of x and y and then show that AB parallel to CD. A simple question. First question from exercise 6.2. Here, two parallel lines and their transversal. AB and CD. Two lines AB and CD and their transversal. Then we need to find the values of x and y and then show that AB parallel to CD. Here x means this angle and y. Okay, and it is 50 degree and one more angle is given, this one. It is 130 degree. Okay, so figure is given. We have two lines and their transversal. Okay, we have to prove these two lines, that is AB parallel to CD, and also we need to find what is x and y. Okay, I think the question is clear. Then x, how can we find the value of x and y? From the figure you will get 50 plus x. What is 50 plus x? Yes, it is 180 degree. Why? 180 degree means they are linear pairs. Okay. X plus 50 degree is equal to 180 degree. Reason? They are linear pair. Linear. Okay, linear pair. Therefore, x equal to 180 minus 50. 180 minus 50 means 130. Okay, so x equal to this angle x is 130 degree. Then y. How can we find y? If the lines were parallel, we can say that y equal to 130 degree because alternate interior angles. But here the lines are not parallel. So we can't say that x equal to y. We need to prove AB parallel to CD. Okay, so we can't say alternate interior angles are equal. So what will you do? From this we will get, it is 130 degree. Therefore, y equal to, yes, 130 degree. Why? Yes, they are vertically opposite angles. Y equal to 130 degree because these two angles are vertically opposite angles. Our first theorem. Listen, these two lines are intersecting each other. Then there will be, you just think about these two lines. If these two lines are intersecting each other, then there will be two pairs of vertically opposite angles. One pair is these two angles and another pair is this one. Okay, so this vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Y equal to 130 degree. Okay, listen, x equal to y. Here x is 130 degree and y also 130 degree. Therefore, x equal to y. These two angles are equal. Angle x equal to y. They are which type of angle? Alternate interior angle. Okay, so the alternate interior angles are equal. So we can say that the lines AB and CD, they are parallel. If the alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines will be parallel. Our axiom, next axiom. Alternate interior angles are equal. Therefore, if a transversal intersecting two lines, then such that a pair of, if a pair of not corresponding angles, alternate interior angles. If a pair of alternate interior angles is equal, then the lines will be parallel. Okay, so you have to study each and every axioms. Okay, axioms and the theorems. Then only you can apply the theorems and axioms in the problem. Okay. So I think it is clear. First we need to find out what is x and y. So we got x equal to 130 degree and y equal to 130 degree. That is x equal to y, angle x equal to y. They are alternate interior angle. Then if the alternate interior angles are equal, the lines will be parallel. Okay. So this question also you need to write in your notebook. Okay, and today we discussed the first question from exercise 6.2. So you have to do second question and third question as homework. Okay, try to do the homework, and when you are solving the homework, if there is any doubt, you can contact me. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.